Hi, I'm Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage. I'm a dressage trainer, instructor, competition judge, and USDF bronze medalist. Thank you for joining me again this week for your weekly horse training tip. If you missed last week's horse training tip, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any others. This week's horse training tip is how to safely use your lunge line and your lunge whip. This sounds very basic, but actually this is where I see the most mistakes. In our previous videos, we've been working in the round pen, but not everyone has a round pen. So another great option is to work with your horse using your lunge line and your lunge whip. If possible, try to work with your horse in an enclosed space, like a riding arena or a small pasture. No matter how careful you are, accidents can always happen. Step 1. Always wear gloves. This is really a step that you cannot skip. Horses are unpredictable, and if your horse does something unexpected, you can easily get rope burn. I've even gotten rope burn when I was wearing gloves. Step number 2. It's absolutely imperative that we secure the horse's reins. This is the best way that I've found works for me. So I'm going to loop the reins over each other again and again, and then I'm going to take the throat latch, put it between the reins, and then secure the throat latch. This way, the reins follow the horse's neckline, and the reins won't slip and fall. Step number 3. If you're lunging a horse with the bridle, the USDF rulebook says that we should attach the lunge line like this. You go around the horse's bit on the inside, and then you go under their chin. Then you're going to attach the lunge line to the other side of the bit like this. This way, it affects both sides of the bit so that your horse won't go in too big of a circle and he'll stay in the appropriate geometry. Step number 4. Be sure to use a lunge whip. Don't use your short whip because it doesn't have a lash. The lunge whip with the lash will help you keep your horse on a big enough circle. Step number 5. Hold your lunge line like this. This is the safest way to ensure that your fingers won't get tangled. You want to make sure that you stay as organized as possible with your lunge line so that you can prevent accidents like getting wrapped up or even breaking a finger. Step number 6. Be sure that your lunge line never touches the ground. You wouldn't want your horse to step on it or for you to get tangled up like I am. Lunging your horse is a great way to build muscle, to check for lameness, and to see what kind of mood your horse is in. Now that you have an idea of how to use your training tools safely, let's put it all together. I'll take the sleepy head out here and we'll give it a whirl. Thank you so much for joining me again this week for your weekly horse training tip. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, share it, and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any others. See you next week.